Hi, good morning everyone. Father Christian here. Today we're celebrating St. John the Latter, and he celebrated every single and holy Great Lent. He's actually celebrated at the exact same time every Holy and Great Lent. The next week we have St. Mary of Egypt, another beautiful saint, and I will definitely share a few thoughts with her next week. And then after that we begin the feast of the raising of Lazarus from the dead, Palm Sunday, and then it brings us straight into Holy Week, through the end of Holy Week and into Pascha. The celebration today of St. John of the Latter really shows us how close we are, how near we are to the end of Great and Holy Lent. So thank God for that. So St. John of the Latter, or St. John Climacus, how he's also called, he's known with that title of the Latter because he wrote a book titled The Ladder of Divine Ascent. And just as in life we have different categorizations. For example, Jordan Peterson has 12 Rules for Life. He's an author that has a book titled 12 Rules for Life. Some people have 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So there's different people that they categorize things into different numbers. St. John of the Latter categorized the spiritual life into 30 steps. That he said these steps are like a ladder that lead from earth to heaven, to Jesus Christ. And the first step is renunciation, that is denying ourselves so that we are fruitful to other people. As children, we can practice this every single day by offering our life, our time, our energy to our parents in whatever capacity they may need help with. And if they ask us to clean our room, we can renounce ourselves, we can deny ourselves, we can take that first step on the ladder of the spiritual life by accepting what they are asking us to do and doing it quietly and humbly and not too much groaning. So that's the first step. And that first step leads us all the way to the very last step, which is the 30th step, is the step of love. And that's because, as St. John of the disciple, in his epistle in the scriptures, he writes that in one of the most powerful sentences, that God is love. Therefore, since God is love, the end of the spiritual life is God himself abiding in love. And when we have acquired that, don't really know what that looks like just yet, but we see it actualized in the lives of the saints, as we have in the people behind me. We see what the final step, as someone who has attained it, what that final step looks like. So thank God for that. So today we celebrate St. John of the Ladder of divine ascent, as we ascend from earth to heaven. And as St. Basil the Great says, if we have just but stepped on the first step, we have already left the earth. As we are ascending to Christ, if we just step on the first step, we have already left the earth. So let us this week, for parents and for the youth who are watching this video, I ask for this coming week until we celebrate the feast day of St. Mary, so for a whole 7 days until next Sunday, that this coming week we try to deny ourselves just a little bit. And that means that when someone asks us for help in whatever capacity, let us forego what we're doing at that time and go and immediately help them. If our parents asks us to clean our room, let's do so quietly, humbly, with love and patience. If they ask us to take out the trash, let us do so quietly, humbly, and with patience. And likewise, parents, if your child asks for a specific help with either virtual homework or a task, whatever it may be, let us also renounce ourselves as parents, as the adults, in a way that exemplifies what it means to be humble, patient, and quiet, in a way that we would want our own children to respond as well. Lastly, I just wanted to share with you all, very briefly, as I'm sure many of you know, Presbytera, and I don't think I've shown Sebastian yet, but Presbytera delivered Sebastian on March 5th at around 5 a.m. in the morning, and here he is sleeping. The reason I'm actually holding him is because he started fussing when I started first recording the first video, but here he is now in my arms and he's fast asleep, so may it be blessed. I wish you all a blessed day, a blessed Sunday, and a blessed remainder of Holy and Great Lent. God bless you.